Another weebness podcast. Let's get it. Let's go. Today I have a special guest, a homie, friend of the show, supporter, all that great stuff. Say what's up, man. This is the first time they seen the face.
Oh yeah, what's up? I'm Rick. I'm from the OG Fanboys podcast. Thanks for having me, Chris.
Thanks for having me, or thanks for coming on. Before we get into the episode, you guys follow Anime Again Show from all podcasting platforms on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at Anime Again Show. Go follow my two co-hosts and friends of the show, Isaac Lens, RNC Dark at his Twitch, and also RGAP2 on all his podcasting platforms and Instagram. So before we get into the episode, I gotta ask you, it's been a minute since you've been on here. What's up?
Yeah.
What's the direction of the pod? What y'all doing? What y'all got coming out, man? How you feel about the pod?
It's been real, man. I'm enjoying the whole process, everything. Not too long ago, we had you and RGAP on our pod. We beefed with that dude. We got more projects coming. I'll talk about that. Yeah, but yeah, everything's been good, man. Just trying to watch stuff or find older stuff to watch because new stuff, it's not doing it for me.
Right. No, for sure. So I think we talked about this a little off air, but it's been rough watching anime for us, man. Sometimes these seasonals haven't been hitting. There's been certain stuff that's not good. What you been watching / reading lately, bro?
Like, all right, I don't watch Tokyo Revengers anymore, but I do read it. And got back into Made in Abyss. Just watched the Dawn of the Deep Soul or whatever it's called. That movie fucked me up like horribly. I'm reading whatever's in Shonen Jump, Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero, One Piece, all everything on that app basically.
Right.
And watching, I'm rewatching Bleach, and it works well with the Bleach version podcast.
Hey, we gotta get you on, man. We gotta get you on. Where you at?
So like for me, I go back and forth because I've already watched this shit, but like my girl's watching it for the first time, so we just got up to Kenpachi just met Ichigo.
Hey, that's where we'll be recording, like that fight or whatever.
Oh, so perfect. Yeah.
Right here. How's she enjoying it?
She's enjoying it. My question I always have, I'm like, is this better than Naruto? She's like, it's good. It's not Naruto. I'm like, of course not. Of course not.
Right.
Like, yeah, she's enjoying it a lot.
And that makes sense. I was gonna ask you also. I think we talked about this on the beef pod, but like, how you feel about Tokyo Revengers, man? I know you were saying on his pod. I don't know how far you were. You were like, oh, it's not decent, but I think it's pretty damn good now.
It's like, it's good. I really enjoy it, but it's just like, yo, man, wrap the shit up. Like,
right.
I don't. From where I am, it's just like, yo, I feel like you're at a point. It's just gonna keep becoming the cycle of just like, yo, you want me to care about these characters, but there's no consequence at the end of the day, which that's the point. Everyone's supposed to survive for the most part.
Right.
But it's just like, as a viewer, I'm like, I like the consequences and things like a lot. Right. And like when Jiraiya dies, he's dead. Right. And you don't even see, there's not even like an Edo Tensei for that dude. Right. So it's just like,
you wish it low. That's my thing I had with not the same thing. We were talking about My Hero. I think that part too. I think we were talking about My Hero. I think I forgot.
We mentioned while we were recording it, we definitely spoke about it, but it didn't fit in the pod, so I took it out. But yeah, we did talk about My Hero.
Yeah. So like, for my thing was a lot of people were like trashing me, saying, "Chris, you're My Hero here," because I was like, season 5 was mid, man, until Villain Academia started.
Season 5 is mid, bro.
Like, it was a 1A versus a 1B thing, and it was cool to have that, to have like reference, but it was like, they don't matter when we get down to the end of it. When we get down to my favorite panel on 290, when Dobby goes insane, I'm gonna clip that or put that there.
Oh yeah,
Todoroki and it's gonna be about Todoroki, Bakugo, and Deku. And I'm not gonna go too depth because I don't want to spoil people, but it's like it's shown in the main 3 are gonna matter at the end of the day. Like, that's why I didn't really care about the 1B.
The main 3, man. Like, once you have like, especially like 2 like main characters,
right?
Like, it doesn't matter. That's who people are attracted, so gravitate towards.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. So enough about our wrap up now, man. We're gonna do a tier listing of a series that me and you both love. I think we talked about it on the Cypher episode I was on. I don't know. Have you released that episode yet?
No, it's coming out. I could tell you the exact date that will come out
because that was crazy.
It was a great conversation. The exact date it will come out is September 30th.
Okay, so we got a minute. Well, this will probably be out around honestly the same time too. So it may be
okay.
But we're gonna do a series that we both love, I think, and that everybody who's seen it probably love. Like I feel like there's not a lot of people who complain about the series. Avatar: Last Airbender. We're gonna do a tier listing about characters. We're gonna get into it.
Yes,
I think
please
it's S
give it to
to
me.
C or A to S, whatever. We'll see when we get there. I don't make these lists, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't.
If there's no S, I'm gonna make an S. Like
Yeah, we're gonna. Well, I'll make an S, not an S too. So I'm gonna share my screen with you when we get this started, man. Let's get it.
Let's go. I've never done this like with a person before. I just do it like on my own or watch a YouTube video.
Right. I got so much stuff up there. It's crazy.
Damn, you got your whole govy up.
Oh yeah, I do. Well, hey, y'all don't pay attention to that. Good thing.
And that first tab too. I'm helping you out.
Hey, that's cool shit. That don't matter. Okay, you are the guest here. So we have a lot of characters. We're going S, A, B, C, D. That's pretty fair, I think.
That's fair. Yeah, I wouldn't say anyone's an F.
Let's establish where everything is, so we like everybody at home could know. I would say S is anywhere between like a 9.5 to 10. Would you agree with me there?
9.5. Yeah, because it has to be like that much better than yeah.
And I would say A is probably like 8.5 to like right outside like a 9.4, I guess, or whatever. I don't want to be so specific with the points, but it's like
yeah, I got you.
And then like B would be like 8 to like 8.4. C is like no, I'll probably have to say lower because I think C would have to probably be a little something like the 6s. So B
if you got a D, you fail basically.
So just so we can like understand, S, you're the best character, one of the best characters. You drive the show. A, you're a really, really good character, but you're not S. B, like you're really, really good to solid. You're solid. You're a solid character. C, below average. D, you're trash.
All right. How are we doing? Are we doing like work our way up? Or just
personal enjoyment and also importance to the story in your opinion.
Okay, yeah.
So, you can choose the first character, man. And if there's people on here that we don't know, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't make this, so
I'm gonna eliminate some people because like there's literally like people I don't care about. Pipsqueak, he's a D class character.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No,
matter.
That's the Duke.
Where's Pipsqueak? Right here.
Yeah, Pipsqueak is next to Avatar Roku to the left.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Has some fun funny moments. Cool, I guess, but overall,
yeah, you could put in the Duke too, like.
The Duke, I like the Duke.
You like the Duke? But why? They brought him back in like book 3, and I'm still trying to figure out like what was the point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
D. Yeah. Okay. You want to get a real character so we can just stop throwing people?
Yeah. Because I saw the picture of Pipsqueak. I'm like, yo, forget that guy. A real character, I think. Let's do what's her name? The Earthbender Avatar. What's her name?
Kyoshi.
Avatar Kyoshi.
She here? Is she here?
She's here, yeah. She's next to the Earth King and Longfang.
Yo, Kyoshi.
Right above Suki,
Yeah, solid. How you feel about it, bro?
I like who she is. She's about that life, but you know, she's not changing the story per se. For me, I'm like stuck between B and C.
I would say like C, only because not just she's bad, it's just we don't get. It's not her story, not her time period.
It's not her story, yeah, that's the thing.
And we don't get like a backstory. But we get that one flashback on Avatar Day in season 2 or book 2, and that was cool to see how. And she was mad tall, so that was cool to see Aang go in that level and gear and stuff like that. But like I remember all this when Aang was asking for advice, they couldn't give my homie advice.
She gave advice. She was like, "Yo, kill this dude."
Oh yeah. But it was against his ways type thing.
And it's like on Nickelodeon, so you can't exactly say you killed. You know what I mean? You gotta say it like in a circle almost. So that's why like she could be B tier because she's like about that life, but she don't really change the story.
So I'm gonna say C.
It's close to the C.
Yeah, I'm gonna say C. Kyoshi, I heard they're talking about making an animated series for her.
Oh, I know she's got like a comic book too.
Yeah, she do. I read it. It was good. All right, I'm gonna choose the next one.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna go with the Moon chick, Sokka. Yue, yes. Sokka's first like boo. She gave her life up to the moon, like the fish, the yin yang fish.
Tweet and La.
That was mad cool. Avatar: Last Airbender movie, y'all made that look terrible. The girl who played her, you were mad beautiful, but
Cute. I was like, yo,
yeah.
Yeah.
You're mad beautiful.
She's actually the voice of Asami. Yeah.
That's crazy. She's out here Avatar facilitating. But we're not gonna talk about how the Avatar Last Airbender movie sucked. Different day, different story. But overall, this might be like crazy. I would say a high C, only because again, only because half of one season, she does give herself up for that. And she also does represent like how like it was kind of crazy to see like she couldn't get married and all this and that. But like overall to like the story, outside of that, she didn't do really much.
I know what you mean, but that impact is crazy, bro. Because up until that point in the show, like people weren't dying, you know? And then like it's like she's kind of like you gotta look at her as like a major death because we're like they're smart. That's why Sako is supposed to like her. They're like, oh yeah, you guys gonna feel this connection too. They draw her pretty. They make one of your main characters like that's a romantic interest. And so when she's taken away, you're supposed to like, sheesh,
like rip the heart.
Yeah. So like I feel like her impact is like so high. I don't want to say she's a B tier. That's just me, but it's her pod, you know. But like, like you know, if when you're watching it for the first time and then she gives up her life, like doing that type of sacrifice, and like let me scope it for you. When that came out, I was like 11, 12, and the last time I saw someone make a sacrifice was like Goku taking the L for Raditz. I'm like, damn, you know, like when you give up your
and she never came back. That's one thing I got.
And she doesn't come back, you know. It means like they talk about it like once or whatever, but she's not like an actual character.
Just all the fact that she doesn't come back, I'll say B. Because like
the impact is strong.
Right. And it's like also like if she didn't do that, they were in some because they killed the dude killed the moon or whatever.
Dude killed the moon, you know, and so she like saved the world in a sense.
Right, because like if they didn't have no moon, it was just like all sun or something like that. Like the firebenders would have been like too OP.
Oh yeah, so it's like
I'll say B. That's a
yeah.
Come on, there we go. So your chance, bro.
My chance. You know, I feel like this list is missing someone. It is missing someone. Oh no, he's here. Forget it. Our first S class, the Cabbage Salesman. Throw him in there.
My cabbage. They built that man a whole statue in core, bro.
Yo, like they give him a statue. He's Cabbage Core. He's like up there in like the Legend of Korra. He's there every season. You know, and he's just funny. You know,
right.
Every scene I laugh. Like you know, no matter what.
Facts. I'm gonna go. You said S. Just to bring it down, so I'll say B. I'm gonna say B. So we'll get him an A. This is not supposed to be taken that serious, man. We are just talking about Avatar, chilling.
Nah, I'm not gonna fight you on that, man. You could put him. You could put him in the A. That works.
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. It's a chill.
High impact character for the memes.
For the memes, that's like he's like our buggy.
Yeah.
Our buggy.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go next. Appa. I know it's gonna be hard because he's an animal, but it's like my man Appa came clutch for them. Like
Appa's kind of the GOAT, to be honest.
Honestly, I know this is meme. You saw this. It was like Avatar, Last Airbender, the 3 seasons, then Avatar, Appa just ate people. If Appa just started eating people and stuff, but it was a Nick show. They couldn't get that dark, obviously.
Also, he's a vegetarian. His teeth are flat.
So. Right. And it's like, remember when he got kidnapped? Like how emotional that was, and how down bad they were. Like,
they was like, this is like tough. Right. They had to take the train to Boston. They had to like go through like the serpent's path.
Remember they were in the desert for a long time. And like, I mean, if Andrew by himself, he probably been better because he could just airbend like everywhere. But it's like not all of them could do that besides him. But like you saw, like it was hard to get through life without Appa. Like, because I mean, who else was flying? Like everybody else was just walking or taking a ship. Nobody else was flying like that for real.
No one was flying.
And like maybe like a hot air balloon, but like
nah.
I would say like Appa like high B tier.
Yeah, I give him the B.
Right.
I feel like it's hard to be like an animal and not get higher than that. Like,
right. Would you have him over the princess?
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah, because he was there all 3 seasons.
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
All right. Your go, Brody.
My go. like I gotta do like a lower tier character. Oh, I think like this is like a perfect C tier. Judy.
The crazy chick from Boston say yes.
Yeah, I think she's like a solid C tier. Like,
excuse my language, but that bitch was crazy, bro.
Crazy. And then they straight up changed her. And with the girl, the all right, you could change her, but they kept the name exactly the same. Meaning it's just like, like robots of the same
Boston say
model.
was low key a dark art, man.
No, it's like a totalitarian like place. Yeah. But she's C tier. Oh, she's on Rebel Inc.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, she can't go no higher than like C. Yeah, it would be crazy for me to argue.
But she's like a solid C that's below Kiyoshi though.
Right, yeah, for sure. And it's like,
is she below Kiyoshi? Yeah, she's below Kiyoshi. What do you think?
Yeah. I might say I will argue higher, but I wouldn't be mad. The reason why was because when you get into Boston Say, she's the first the first impression of how like sneaky things are in here. And it's like Boston Say was such a big arc for our characters, and you just see it like she's like, there's no war. This war's been for 100 years. 100 years, and you're telling people like it's no war. Your king doesn't know about a war, and she's the first face you see off of that. I would say higher than Kiyoshi, but like
you could put her higher. I'm about that.
Yeah, like that's only because, like I said, it's not Kiyoshi's story, y'all. Like,
it's not.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with. I don't want to go with the heavy hitters too long because I feel like the heavy hitters could just be like, okay, we know, type thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. What's Sokka? Suki. Sokka is like his stay down, his long term girlfriend.
Yeah.
Did they ever have? I don't know if they even had kids or nothing like that, but we know he's like that. That's the wife or whatever.
Yeah.
I love how she was introduced to the Kyoshi warriors in the start.
They made like just straight up like badasses.
Yeah, they have better females than some of these shonen shows, man. For real.
A lot of these shonen shows, like in terms of just like impact.
And in 06, bro. This show came out in 06, though. Like, old show. I just love how much like she stayed on for Sokka. I just wish she was. I kind of wish she took like stay with the gang a lot more. But like again, that's not her fault, not her story, and it might not have fit if she just would have went like right along with them, and maybe like it doesn't feel as impactful when you see her if she's always there type thing. But I'm gonna go like I'll go low B. Like I'll go
low B. I'm thinking B tier.
Yeah, like bottom of B. You got anything
B
about her? Like
no, it's just when you see her do cool shit like all the time. Like every time you see her, like she's literally just doing like something wild impressive. But other than that, like I don't feel how she like changed the show because we know like during like Appa's last days she found Appa for a bit, but couldn't do anything about it because like Azula.
Yeah, Azula was kicking that ass. So I mean,
so it's like you didn't like the story could have kept going without her, but like she did do a lot of cool shit.
Right. But like obviously she's not the most powerful because like if maybe like I wouldn't say Qatar. If you put maybe like maybe Toph in that situation of her, and like maybe she could have got Appa free or whatever, but like because she wasn't meant to be like the strongest.
I feel like she's as impactful as May too, you know.
Yeah, like the love interest
as love interest. B.
All right. So do you want to go? Do you want to transition into May?
Yeah, I think May's a B tier, like straight up.
I think she's an A, bro. I'm an A tier because of what she meant to Zuko in season 3. Like the fact that like she was the only thing kind of keeping him like stuck in the fire because he wanted to leave. As soon as he got there, he was like, "This isn't right. This doesn't."
He was like, "I gotta get out of here."
She was like that person. Like honestly, I don't know how the relationship worked because it's like I'm gonna put some real life. If I got somebody like May and I'm also as mad as Zuko, I don't know how like it worked, but like it did in a sense. And like also she did save them in like the that jail they went to.
In the Boiling Rock. Like, that's a pretty impactful moment. Yeah.
Right. She can fight. She got the hands.
My problem is, I was a fan of like Zutara. I still am. Like I think Zuko and Katara should have ended up together. So it's just
I feel that. Yo, okay, if you was Zutara, who Aang ended up with? Nobody?
So Aang ends up with probably that girl in the beginning who had a crush on him.
That little girl?
That little you say that little girl, but she's like 11, 12, and Aang's supposed to like is mine 11, 12.
Yeah,
so
Maybe they grow up together type thing.
Yeah, because she's like, you know, I don't know,
Super.
because like I feel like, oh well, let's tier May first, and I'll go into like who Aang should end up with later. I'll teach you. Keep them listening, bro.
Yeah. So how do you? So what you still feeling B?
Maybe a high B, but like I don't. I feel like A.
Yeah.
That last episode really like could play that last episode of her is A tier.
But overall,
like, overall, it doesn't, you know.
Right. And I would say she's behind Appa for me because it's like Appa did it.
Behind Appa, yeah. Okay.
I understand Appa's only an animal, can't talk, or whatever, but like
Appa's impactful.
Yeah, he held it down for them. So yeah,
he held it down hard, bro.
That's why I said we had a third party. It would make like, cause me and you just a third party. It would be like, okay, like.
Unfortunately, my co-host could not make it today, so it's just me.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it pushing. But did you choose May or me? No, you did because we transitioned. So it's
yeah, we transitioned May.
You want to do the owl? I hated him. D, the owl.
D,
the live. He was such a douche about his information, bro. He was like some of you anime like.
I'll give him. I'll give you a
some
D
of you anime leakers like this owl man like. Don't take my information. Like this man was an avatar trying to save the world. Man.
He didn't change anything. He made it harder on your main character, and like his motivations are weak.
Right.
You know,
he
because as a spirit, you're supposed to aid. He did appear in Korra. I would say he's more impactful. He's not even more impactful than Korra.
What are you doing? Was he still a douche in Korra? Was he still like
still a douche? But the thing is, he was talking to someone not smarter than him, but like as clever.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I give him a D too.
I hated that. I hated the owl. Honestly, you go at bottom of D just so much as I don't like you. You're trash. He's the reason Appa got kidnapped because he wanted to sink the place.
Bro, it's
trash.
He's trash, man. Like, but he don't care. You know, he's tens of thousands of years old.
He don't care about being trash.
Yeah.
You're go, man. You're go, man.
My go. Don't. I'm avoiding the kid in the wheelchair because I don't really know what to say, but I don't want to be like, oh, he's in the wheel, you know? Because it's nice to see representation of like disabled people, but like he's not an impactful character.
Right. He didn't do anything. Like, and that's okay because they weren't like it was this arc. I think that was more about him than like something like that.
Mm-hmm.
This kid just happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like his dad is higher, definitely. So I'm gonna put him as like a D tier.
Right. Yeah. Where is he? Where's the kid?
The kid, Rapolo Boomy.
Boomy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say D. Like you didn't do anything. I was still have you higher than the owl, man. And I'm gonna have you high D, because you had good personality. I like that.
Yeah, let's switch it up. Let's put Pipsqueak before the owl, but after the Duke.
Okay, I'm cool with that. All right, so Pipsqueak. All right, before the owl.
Yeah, after the Duke, and then this guy could be.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this off your personality. You was mad cool, and you wanted to help.
Yeah,
mad cool. So, I'm gonna go with somebody I feel like it'll be hard to rank. What's Aang's mentor? Monkiato. Yeah.
Oh, that is kind of hard.
Because of the impact he does have on Aang, you could say S tier impact on because how emotional he was when he found out that he was the Avatar. Two, that he was dead and like he was killed like when they were
Yeah, and I'm thinking about him as a character, how he was like protective of Aang, you know?
Right.
And Aang is like he kind of needs to be coddled in that way.
Right. Aang's he has a 2K pat me on my back badge for sure. So
he does. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Can't even lie.
Right. So I would say, but like he doesn't get any screen. Is it fair for me to put him over the love interest when he doesn't have more screen time than them? Or like Aang's our main character, and like he gets the impact.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say A.
A?
Yeah.
Oh, you're more generous than me because I was thinking like C.
No, oh my god. Okay. The reason why is because, like I said, Aang's personality. Okay, so Aang's personality didn't really change, but from episode 1 to I think 3, when he did see Monkey Yatso, he was like, okay, well now like they're really going like this is really the Avatar. And me, I think that changed. That might you could just say be on Aang, but like I feel like Monkey Yatso death did impact that so much. And then when we see in the flashback, him trying to explain to him like the Avatar isn't a bad thing. You'll have a long life because Avatars do live a pretty long time. Even if he didn't free himself, they live like I think the span of like a 90 years. Like I looked it up, they live long and are healthy. But it's like
you know, she was like 200 years old or something like that.
Yeah, like you never really die. You just reincarnate. But I could see. So you still are saying C, whatever.
I mean, I can't give. I personally don't think he can be A tier, but I could go as high as a B.
Okay,
I can't go.
But I wouldn't say. I would say bottom of B for me though.
Bottom of B.
Yeah, I would agree with that because like
okay, yeah, Suki's more impactful,
right? We don't see him, so bottom of B.
Yeah,
that's cool. Your go, brother.
We need a villain up in this list. All right.
Dude, it's been all nice people.
Yeah, these are all nice people. We need like a real villain. And Hama, that old waterbender lady.
Oh my gosh, she was the inspiration for Amon. She set Amon up to be something important.
Bro, that's an A tier character right there, man.
No, I love how dark that episode was. The darkest.
It was so dark. It was scary. I was really like nervous watching it for the first time.
The setting it was in the mountains.
Even like the colors. It was like mostly like very dark colors and shadows and stuff like that. And all the puppets. It was creepy.
If you watch the episode, you cannot get mad at her for being the way she was.
No, you understand completely.
Because like we wouldn't do it. Maybe. We wouldn't do it. Maybe again, but like. In a sense, it is wrong killing these innocent because they are innocent.
You don't take it out on the innocent people. You know, those are people living their lives.
Right. And it's like I know this is I think something Avatar does well. Is like with I think one episode in season 2 when it was like when they took Mei Li, I think Mei Li's little brother, and they were like, look, he has nothing to do with this. Like, yes, he's gonna be a baby of them, but he's like, you're still like innocent people in the world, like, thing that are Fire Nation people that aren't bad. And her getting captured, and I love how they do talk about more about how the war was earlier in the earlier years. That was dope. Yeah. I'm gonna say A2, man.
A tier. She's a good character.
Honestly,
one episode,
the darkest villain in the whole show to me. Besides Azula, because it was like, I don't know, Azula sometimes could feel like little just like, okay, girl, you need some Starbucks or something. I don't know, what's up today? Like you chilling, but she was just dark, no jokes, just straight dark and creepy and old. So yeah, I'm gonna go A, top of A.
Yeah, top of A. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kat. Sorry, you probably could be the bottom of the A, bro, but it's okay, man. You made it this far.
Bro, you made it higher than a lot of people who get more screen time than you. You made it far.
Yeah, you made it harder than Appa.
Right. Avatar Roku. Let's do it.
Avatar Roku.
He was so dope. I wish we did get a little more Avatar Roku things, but I ain't gonna lie, it was his fault. The war started.
It's his fault. I'm gonna say like this nigga's fault, bro. Like
your fault. You didn't take care of business. You should have killed Sozin.
You should have killed the homie, bro.
Sozin. You should have put I don't know, our gap might have said that's weak. I don't know, man. Some people would have been like, you can't kill homies or something like that. And some people would have called him a real G, but it's like you caused
I would have called him a real fucking G if he killed the homie.
Right.
But we wouldn't have the show. But.
Right. Yeah. But no, real hundreds of thousands of people have probably died. 100 years of war is a long time.
Yeah. There's a whole genocide. There's like a whole group of people that's gone.
Like we complain about Naruto, and that was like a few years of a tree is going. This is a whole like 3 other nations getting oppressed for 100 years. Like that's like 2 or 3 generations of people.
On a side note, and I'm not about like imperialism, but props to the Fire Nation for really just like
they really expanded their brand. They were
like we'll see anyone like we'll throw these hands.
Right. But like honestly, for real, them wiping up the air nomads and like the water tribe too. They
baller move.
Yeah, they did baller move, but they also like. It would have been great to see if them at full strength versus them. I still think the Fire Nation probably would have won because of numbers, but like they weren't, they took out them obviously, which was baller move because they knew
they did it smart too. They were like, let's get them all like they sleep in and separate. Like
right. So yeah, I gotta go, but like back to Roku. he had great character. It was crazy to see. Oh, we'll talk about Zuko, about how he's Zuko's great grandfather, I think.
Great grandfather. Yeah.
Yes, that was crazy power move. You love to see how he did learn all these things. He was a great mentor to Aang. He was the first Avatar to reach out. So I would say S. I would say S.
S tier.
Just off of what we have on this list right now. But I know there's some things here that's gonna move. I would say bottom of S.
Tier.
Bottom of S or top of A for me.
For now, we could throw him bottom of S because we need to fill that up. But I don't know. I got to see who fills up the S first.
Right.
And be like, yo, do you really compete?
Right. No, for sure. Roku is like a question mark next to you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Your girl.
Oh. All right. You see, this is like an S tier character. And it's not even for the fact that, you know, like him as a person, things he's done, but just like overall it factor is Ozai. That's S tier, bro. Like the way they started up, you don't even see him for like the first 2 seasons, bro.
Right.
And then when you see him, he's just like, this is the face of terror. And like seeing how powerful of a firebender he was, like he made Zuko the way he was.
He was the major oppressor. I don't know how many years he was, but he was been Fire Lord for a minute since his old papa died.
At least like 8, not 8 years. Let's say 8 years. Like
right.
And he was he was worse than like everyone before him.
Right. I mean, yeah, and he I mean, honestly, even after he got his powers taken, he was still a menace if you go read the comics, people. Like he was still,
I can imagine.
Like he was still trying to get Zuko to be this different type.
Oh yeah, and like was it the search? Yeah, I read the search book.
What he did to the mother, I forgot what specifically what they did, but basically he told her to leave, like he banished her, whatever, and he knew that was Zuko. It was either that or killing Zuko. And the thing about killing your own son,
it was like, yo, you better find a way to kill my pops, or I'm killing this boy. That's what happened. Like
right. Like, I mean, think about it. Like you're gonna kill the child that you helped create. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, this is the guy who's supposed to be the heir.
Like, right. And like it wasn't like Zuko, even if he was a bad kid, he was not. He was a great mom-loving kid.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And back to like how selfish this dude is, because Zuko was gonna be Fire Lord no matter what.
You burned your son.
He was gonna be Fire Lord because like it can't be you, because it was gonna go to Iroh, and Iroh don't have no kids, so it's gonna go to Zuko.
Right. You were that salty.
That's probably what he's really salty about.
Right. You were that salty.
Oh damn. I figured some shit out. I figured some shit out right now.
Think of it like that. Wow.
Zuko's gonna be Fire Lord no matter what, bro.
Right. Yeah. Damn, that's tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's why he's still Prince, you know, like because you will receive this title. But
so
yeah,
what do you think would have happened if, let's say, like this is a what if we're on track? Let's say Ozai dies, but like he's still on his banishment because he's still looking for Aang. Do they move Azula? Because there was no other males that we know about in like the thing.
I think it goes to Iroh.
Iroh was with him though. He wouldn't have came back, I don't think.
Iroh wasn't banished though. He was just watching Zuko.
Right.
Yeah, Zuko was legitimately banished.
Right.
You know, the moment Iroh gets in, he's like gonna change that completely. Like, yo, Zuko, you're good. Like,
yeah, come back home, homie.
Yeah.
Let's get some.
They call him General Iroh, but he's really Prince Iroh, like, or Duke Iroh, or something like that.
Yeah, Duke. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's definitely over my man Roku. Yeah, Roku. Yeah, you are. He's the main antagonist.
But Roku, you still in that S tier. I won't take it.
No, for sure. We know something. Let's go. Who do I want to go with next? Like I said, heavy hitters are for like I thought that laters. Let's go with Momo. Hey, something chill to calm down.
Momo.
Funny Momo. I'll never forget the episode when it was like the day and night episode. Momo started talking. That was hilarious.
All the dreams.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, when Aang couldn't sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I wouldn't put you. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not Appa. You're not impactful, but you're definitely not. You're better than all these other characters.
Right. And it's also like you're cute. You have some moments, like you know.
I'll put it top of the C though.
Yeah. Just because he's there more. Yeah. I'll say
he's funny. It makes it like, you know.
Yeah,
he has his own music, his own theme song.
Right. You got comedic relief when you're on the screen. We feel like we're safe. Can we also
Yeah.
talk about like Avatar has one of the best theme songs? It's like doom doom doom. That song it gives me my feels when I hear
the soundtrack is amazing. Like yo,
doom.
I don't know
Doom.
how many times I listened to like the last Agni Kai.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
before I even knew what it was called. Like
right. No, and I listened to that. I was that little theme when they're like on the air when he's like, why didn't you tell us to go to Avatar? Because I never want like that little theme before I go to sleep. That's like my little mellow little joint. So I listen to that.
The ending things is good.
All right. So your go, bro.
Um, let's see who. I don't remember his name.
Which one?
They're next to each other. The guys who try to take Toph, like the earthbending people.
Yeah.
No, that's the Boulder.
These
two.
Trash. I don't
trash.
like they're not worse than the owl though. They're not worse than the owl.
They're not worse than the owl.
I hate him more than I hate him. I'm decent with him. Like I can see him going.
This guy's pussy though.
Right. Both bottom of D. It's just the owl just takes the cake for me.
But the thing is, I wouldn't call him like straight up D tier because without them, Toph's not metal bending. You know, they captured her.
I'm still going D, bro. I'm going bottom of D.
You can do
like,
that. I'm just saying, like,
Toph, like, just that bad. She's just badass. She would have found it.
Toph is just that bad. It's not on that. Yeah, throw these niggas in the D tier. Throw them away. I don't want to see it.
We're getting through this pretty fast. I like it.
I like it too.
All right. Bet. My goal. Let's do the person that originally taught Aang firebending. He's interesting. He also, like I said, he taught Aang the first been a firebending. I never read the scene when he was like, "I'll never teach you." Then my man Roku put up said, "I learned it. I've learned it 1,000 times. I'll learn it again, whatever." And he was
like, "Is that are you with me or you against me?"
Right. Like, he was like, "So now I'm weak or something like." He's like, "So now I'm weak." He's like, "I would never say that." I'm like, "Yeah, Roku put up on you." He was cool. I like how he used to be a general. I like how he's part of that the
White Lotus.
White Lotus with Iroh and stuff like that. We see him appear at the end of the show. I would say like middle of C, behind Momo.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's about it. He's cool.
Also, I would have given like more points, but like during the Sozin's comment, all this dude was like wall of fire and push. Wall of fire. I'm like, you didn't do anything cool.
Right. This is like your firebending moment, like where you're actually peak.
And you playing defense. Like, come on, man.
Let's say like Aang learned firebending of the first element. I wonder how much that would have changed. Maybe does that change anything? Maybe it doesn't. But that would have been cool if he learned it from the start.
No, what like I will say is just like it does seem like with that move, it seems like Zhang would have been like the perfect firebending teacher for Aang because he's thinking about defense, he's thinking about self-discipline, and then Zuko's just like, he used firebend to hunt.
Right. and then again, if he learns firebending, then Zuko doesn't have a reason to like tag along.
Yeah, but he needed Zuko to be because Zuko was like he's the one struggling with like his own type of discipline.
Right.
And Aang needed to learn by peers, not so much like old people telling him what to do.
Yeah, like an old man or whatever.
Yeah, like even Monk Gyatso was like he saw him as like his friend, not even like someone bigger than him.
Right. Yeah, but like from a power to seeing him like power, it'll be cool if he did learn firebending first. That would have been cool, I guess, to see him use that stuff because he had 2 more seasons of him just using it, so that'd been dope. But yeah, I agree with you.
Well, don't forget, Aang's like a master airbender. Like,
right, no, for sure. He is a master, but like with that firebending, that would have been like crazy. That would have been crazy from like the start, whatever. But let's see her go now, bro.
Bato
of the water,
right next to Combustion Man.
Yes, Bato.
Bato is D tier, bro.
Like I'll say top of D, just because
top of D. Yeah,
he's a nice dude. he delivered a envelope
You
one
gave him
time.
the signs and shit. You know,
Yeah.
if you're Catholic and you know about Ash Wednesday, he gave him their ashes.
Right.
Like,
I mean, he did try to take my man's Katara and Sokka from my man Aang. He did. He tried on the low. He tried to on the low. On the
he
low.
did. He was like, "Hey yo, I'm trying to link up with homie." They're like, "Yo, this
So
is the Avatar, you know."
he just is trying. He just trying to save the world from like oppression. You know.
Yeah, and the fact that like, yo, when we see you again, you're still low impact. Like you didn't even help in the Day of Black Sun. You were
Right.
just kind of there.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's you, bro.
It's my go.
Yes, here you go.
All right, bet. Do we want to go with the freedom fighters leader?
I was thinking that too. I'm like, yo, me and you linked up right there. I was like, yo, we gotta talk about Jet.
Right. Jeff, right? Is this Jeff?
His name is not Jeff. It's Jet.
Jets, bro. It's been a minute since I've been like
I'm with Jeff.
I'm a little bit Jet, like that little me, but Jets. Crazy, mad, cool. Had my man
So cool.
jealous, just cool. He had the little sword hook things. That was dope.
Yeah.
I love like he was definitely like the embodiment of like of oppression. The people who are like on the other side from it, they like, care about all that. Like if you were good, it's completely like Fire Nation.
He's like the innocent are guilty too. Like,
right.
You lived a good life. You're guilty. You know. You hate America.
You're the cause of my suffering type thing. So like it's time to
you going down.
So and I love how they try to develop him and Bossing Say, and he's the first character I think they killed off for like that mattered.
Legitimate, like there's one more person. There's a couple of UA they killed.
Oh yeah. But like in like a battle sense. Like she gave herself up to.
There's another one.
Oh yeah,
Zhao.
Zhao. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah.
Let's talk about Jet.
Yeah. Anything else you guys say about Jet? I think I said everything I gotta say.
This dude's just cool. His appearance is based off Mugen from Samurai Champloo, and Samurai Champloo is a top 5 anime for me. I think Jet's an A-tier character. He was just so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know.
Yeah, I would say A-tier too. I think he's more impactful than. But do I think he's more powerful than Appa though? Because it's like I look at everything like in the sense of, are you more impactful than Appa? But we do have the chick up here who's also A-tier. She was one episode, crazy old lady. So
I think he is more impactful than Appa in the sense like when he interacted with the gang, they're like, "Yo, this guy's kind of bad news." After a while,
right?
And then like, but like him and Zuko kind of like bonded,
right? Because
the only thing that turned him off was Zuko being a firebender. That's the only thing that turned him off from Zuko, bro.
I understood why, but it's like I didn't like. I was like, bro, like you
didn't like to stop you. And Zuko could have been like unstoppable.
Facts. I could have been like a crazy duo. Zuko was opening up, and Zuko wasn't even like on his crazy like shit. He was like, I want to change my life. I want to just have like a tea shop. I'm chilling. You know.
Right. I wish like in a what if Jet don't die? Him and Zuko would be mans, bro.
Facts.
What if Zuko had his own gang? You know, like what if Zuko became the leader, like co-leader of the freedom fighters and shit?
Zuko XX Tomon. Zuko like the Tomon. But yeah, I would say A2. Would you say? I would say top of A2. I would say like the first
top of A-tier. I think easily. Yeah. Showing up more than once helps your case too in the A-tier.
Facts. Okay, now
and then they joked about his death too.
Yeah, and no, that play episode was hilarious. I love that. That is an underrated episode. The play episode was good, mad good. That was a good episode.
Funny, man.
It's your go, bro. I think.
Yeah, it is. You know, let's talk about Combustion, man.
I'm going C.
I'm keeping it
hard. I'm going hard C, bro.
Hard C?
Like low bottom.
Yeah, because low bottom. I was thinking he might even be D in my book, but like a C works. What?
It's just that like
almost a waste of time.
Just like I
Almost
like
a
villains.
waste
Like
of
I don't mind
time.
having villains, but it's like he wasn't even like he was just like
No
there. Like
personality.
no
Like,
dialogue. You didn't even hear my man talk.
yeah.
Zuko was like, bro, chill on like I'll pay you the rest. Like leave. He's like, nah. Like
He did one cool thing and he didn't even do it well. Like,
yeah.
that's why he
No,
blew up his arm and
you
leg.
convinced me, bro.
Word to Edward Elric.
No, I'm going bottom of D, like almost like I'll go like right here on D. I'm going there. What about
Yeah.
I changed
Yeah.
him. Like I don't like Combustion, man. Besides his name that Sokka gave him.
I like Sparky Spark Boom Man too.
Sparky Boom Man. Yeah, we got a lot of people in D. And the show's great, but like the show's great though. We're not like it's just a lot of people were like kind of don't matter,
Like, but that's the thing of like shows with big worlds. You're gonna have like you would hope they're like more great characters, but it's just so hard to each character be great. Some have to just be lower.
Right.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with what's his name? I'm gonna go with Lord Sozin.
Sozin.
Yeah, Sozin.
I
just like how they do him as now as first you're friends with the Avatar. Now you want to expand your whole domain across it. Like it's just like I just want to share peace with how great the Fire Nation is. Now I want to take over the world. Now Roku says no, I kill him. Or now because the way Roku died was he didn't kill him, but he took
advantage of the situation.
Right, and let him die. And Roku probably still like another 10 to 12 years on his life left, to be honest. And he was at his, not say his peak powerful, but he still was like a bad, like he was what is it? Better. He's a veteran. Like he was matured.
Yeah.
Game. If he knew what was going on, he could have killed him at that time.
Like he could still take the big shot at the end of the game,
Right. He wasn't prime Braun, but he was, still get the job done.
Still get the game winner, yeah.
I would say for Sozin though, I love how like the backstory was with him and Roku. I would say top of B for me.
Top of B?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would push him like for me to like be like a solid? The B is fine. I don't know what top of B, but like to be like solidly top of B was just like we could see that switch. Like what made you, even though like, it's his story, but like what made you want to like be this world beater, like the king of the world like that? Like I'd love to just like see like the start of it,
All right. Would you say higher than Monkey Yatsu? Because this is where we can place him at. Monkey Yatsu?
Yeah, about the same.
Okay. But between Monkey Yatsu and
Suki?
Suki,
yeah. Yeah. After Suki. Definitely after Suki.
That's cool. All right. Your go, homie.
We're saving the game for last, right?
No, facts. We're saving hitters.
I want to do the Earth King, not Boomy, just like the Bossing say Earth King.
The most incompetent king that you can beat. Like
he's C tier, but the moment he finds shit out, he makes
some moves, like he changes.
He's like, this is not okay. Like, right, I give him a C tier because like if he chose to stay ignorant, I was like, maybe that makes him even a better character if he chose to stay ignorant. But the fact that like he morally, that's not who he was, even though he has all these great things. He was like, this is not okay. I don't want to live like this. So C tier after Momo, after Kyoshi, to me.
You said it's all right here.
After Kyoshi, like he's last.
I think it's more powerful. Only because Bossing Say is such a long like part of the story, and it's like he did try to help them. He even went off with them after.
He did try to help hard.
After Bossing Say he did fumble the bag though. He didn't know when Azula came through. He was like,
"How you supposed to know that?"
Yeah, right. That wasn't his fault. But like, the bag was definitely fumbled. Like,
because but I'm gonna paint the picture for him. You just found out the Kyoshi Warriors are coming. You as a Kingdom person, you fuck with Kyoshi, and the Avatar gave the stamp of approval right before he left. So you're like, oh, where did Kyoshi work? It's like, come, chill, you don't know like what's coming. It's not just like not the Kyoshi words, it was Azula.
Right. Yeah, that's what I would say right here. But like, how you feel? You still got him behind Kyoshi?
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Nothing outrageous here.
Yeah, it's not outrageous. I'm not gonna fight for like a single spot like that.
Right. I'm gonna go with Zuko's mom. That's a tricky one if you're going like show only. Even the comics, that's still a tricky one because there's so much of her character that wasn't still even shown. You knew she cared about her kids. I loved when Azula was going literally mentally insane and was talking about like she was like, I still love you, and it's like that was mad dope because Azula felt like Zuko did not their mother did not love them. Like she felt that like her mother didn't love them because
she was specifically scared of Azula.
Who are the mother?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder why I mean, we'll get to that, but I still wonder why she felt her mother didn't love her. I would love to like maybe that's a YouTube video I need to watch or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I would say her impact you could damn near say like S to A because that drives Zuko to like there's so many flashbacks of Zuko being like good child, be like how I taught you. But as far as what we know about her, how much she's there, I'm gonna go bottom of B. Like
okay. Yeah, I can't argue any of that,
And it's like you could tell she was a good mom. You could tell it's just she was a product.
She wanted to be a good mom.
And the comics, she got forced to marry Ozai. She got into marriage or whatever because her family was poor. So
she came up hard.
Yeah, like she went from that to a future queen or something like that.
Yeah, can't argue that.
Yeah, we got the dad. He's a dad, y'all. He yawning. We gotta get him through this.
So, B tier.
Yes.
You saw me yawning that?
Yeah. We gotta get you through this. You yawning. We don't got that much stuff.
All right.
Your go. You can choose.
I'm gonna pick Zhao. To the left of Zuko.
Oh yes, this douche.
Honestly, I'm keeping it a buck. He's like such a stereotypical villain. Like I'm so angry, and I'm not gonna let that. I'm not gonna look past my anger to get what I want. I'm like, he's a poorly written villain in my sense. I think not even the fact that he's poorly written. Like there's so many other better and more interesting villains in the Avatar world. I can't even put him on the same level as like Sozin. I think he's C tier.
Yeah, I mean,
and he lost to Zuko in like the second episode. If you losing to
Zuko, right, like you losing to like the 16-year-old, and you like 40, bro.
Yeah, Zuko wasn't even good at this point in the show. Right? Come on,
Zuko had the ugly ponytail going.
Ugly ponytail,
I'm gonna go.
Dry skin.
I'm gonna go like top of D.
Top of D. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
He's trash. I love how in Korra they show him though. They're like he's still looking for like he's like
good. I was like, yeah, you suffer.
Yeah. He's in the spirit realm. And he was the first character they killed off. Like for real killed. Like for real.
Yeah, he's the first character that kill.
And honestly, Zuko was trying. The thing I love about it, Zuko was like, come on, I'll help you. He was like, nope, I'm gonna die on being that angry guy. You got killed. So that's where your allegiance goes to the Fire Lord. You get killed in like the first season. I'm gonna go with the person that taught Sokka swordsmanship, the black guy. Well, he's not even black.
He is black. Come on,
I mean, he was black.
No, so the thing is,
he was like tan. He was like tan.
So his character is like based off of like their martial arts consultant who was a black man.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
It is.
I would say like just all the fact you taught Sokka something to do and he didn't feel like that way. Give Sokka some confidence. That was dope.
You gave Sokka the black sword when having a black sword is always cool.
Right. I'll say bottom C. Just cut.
Bottom C? Yeah, of course.
Like you're better than Zhao.
Yeah. Oh, way better than Zhao. Oh god.
Yeah. Any part of the White Lotus. So that's dope. And you don't even have no powers, like no bending. So.
I want to say like when you see him, like when I was watching it, it's just like we found out the color of Ichigo's Zangetsu's black. You know, so it's like, oh, there's black Getsuga, black stores. It's like black in anime was such a big thing at that point,
Alright,
you know, like the black energy.
right. All right. Here we go.
The dude's dad, the engineer with the no eyebrows, missing eyebrows.
Him.
Yeah.
He had a cool concept. He made Aang a new little bending staff. If y'all remember
This
that.
dude's B tier in terms of impact, bro. Like he created the war zeppelins. He made like all these like advanced things. He made this shit for the Fire Nation.
And probably building when it came to probably build after this is probably something, this is my theory. When it was time to build the Republic City or whatever after, he probably was a big impact on doing that, helped them a lot. A lot of architectural advice probably / helped.
I agree.
I would say like top of C.
Top of C?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. But it's just he's definitely like an important character. Like
he's definitely like a important character. I'm not saying that. I just like you know, he ain't, you know, we still gotta get to the hands. He ain't throwing hands, so it's like
he's not throwing hands.
Which is okay.
He makes stink bombs though, but he's not throwing hands.
Right. Who I'm gonna go with? I'm gonna go with the Boulder next to Toph.
The Boulder.
Funny guy. Has some moments. Overall, I'm going like D.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he helped in the war. That's
cool. Turned around. He had like a funny little moment with Pipsqueak on his, or the dude, somebody on his back. It was cool, I guess. But I'm gonna go like right here, D. Like
that's fine.
Yeah, like not really that important for real.
That's like fine. You know, the one I'm gonna go with next is a little hard, Haru, because it's like they try to make him like a kind of interesting character by making like a half like fake love interest for the dude with the mustache and goatee.
The dude?
No. Oh. Next to Iroh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they make him love for Katara.
Yeah, they try to make it interesting, but at the end of the day, he was like super low impact.
Yeah, low impact. It was cool. I mean, honestly,
he can't be bigger than the C. Like
I'm going. If we go C, I'm going bottom C because it's like it didn't really matter. You know, he grew a little mustache, little beard in jail. Or
I put him ahead of Pandao though.
That's fine. I'm not tripping either way. Like, you know, he's small. You know, whatchamacallit. Sorry, y'all. There's so many characters. Some of them, you know, like again, just don't matter. So it's like we're not gonna go.
So many. If you want to just like throw people in, like
we're not gonna do analysis about somebody else there for like 2 episodes. Sorry. I think this is now where like we got a few more. Then we get to like the heavy set, obviously. We're gonna go with the guy that captured like Appa or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for emotional impact, I guess like bottom of C, but like overall, nothing else.
I mean,
honestly,
he has to be at least a C.
Yeah, like because it's like he's like the most real, like not most realistic person, but like if you see this giant like panda flying thing in real life and you could take it and sell it, would you not?
No. He's a dude. He's a dude who's living his life. Like, like if he poaches animals, that's how he survives. You know,
right.
It's not great, but you know, you can't knock how people get their money.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna say bottom of C, man.
Okay.
Yeah, like he made my man Aang snap. So you got to get like a.
Yeah, he made Aang almost slap Katara. Almost.
Right. All right. You're next, Brody.
I'm trying to get rid of these trash characters. I don't want to say that and then name someone specific.
Want to do this guy?
That's a Smeller B. Smeller B's a D.
I think Smeller B's a girl.
I think Smeller B's trans.
That's fine. I thought it was a girl. I don't even know.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's still trash.
It's still a D character.
Yeah, it's still like.
Honestly, and that dude with the long shot. Throw him in there too.
Yeah. Y'all, nobody's worse than the owl for sure.
No one's worse than owl. Don't worry about that.
Okay, I'll put you like next to Combustion, man. This dude too. Yeah. Jet's group was trying to trash. I could see why he died.
Yeah. Jet. He was the only real one.
Yeah, facts. They all after Jet died. They just hopped on with Avatar Aang.
It's like Frieza and the Ginyu Force. The Ginyu Force was just buns. Like
No, they
we
were.
thought they were a problem, but they're buns.
Yeah, they were bums. Yeah. So I think now we still have like one or two more that's like problematic, but after that we get to like the heavy hitters of the show.
Yeah. Oh, her. Zuko's fake girlfriend.
This chick.
No,
Oh, that one.
That one. Yeah.
Oh, bro, that episode was so wholesome. They went on a date.
It was. Zuko got a kiss, but
bro, honestly, you ship Zuko and Qatar. This should be your ship. That's who Zuko had kids with, probably. This random shit. Look, I'm gonna hold on this, bro. I know this.
You can hold on to it. I'm
bottom of C, bro.
Okay, I'll give you if you need that. Bottom of C.
Bottom of C.
But I'm just telling you, I've been like Zuko Katara for like 15 years, man.
Yeah, you're not changing. You're not changing.
I'm not changing. In fact, at the point, like I'm still like my girlfriend. She's in Qatar. I was like, but I got her to understand why I say Zuko Qatar. She's like, I get it, but I still think
I can't wait for you because you're gonna definitely talk about it once we get to one of them. So like,
yeah.
All right, I think that we still got a few more that I got to get out the way, but yeah, I just put her there only because like that episode was wholesome. It was also
I watched it like a million times.
And it also was based off the episode after like they took Toph out about her little insecurities about being pretty. That was pretty cool. They did that all in one episode. That was pretty cool, I think.
It did.
So who you wanna go now?
Boomy.
All right. So this was a crazy man. I wouldn't say his impact is as high as S to A. Maybe B
was a bit high.
B to C somewhere of impact. B to C somewhere. His
character in a B.
I say his character, like we don't know crazy much about him, but it's like he was angst. I ain't gonna lie.
He was badass.
I say for me, I say top of C.
Top of C.
I didn't love Bowie that much.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because he went about his ways crazy. I thought like.
Nah, when this dude saw like, oh, it's an eclipse, and then broke himself out. Like, you mean you could have done this any time? But he was patient. He waited,
I guess, yeah.
But yeah, top of C. That's fine.
Yeah. That CD list pretty long, man.
As it should be. Like
we're trying to be like objective here, y'all.
I'm trying to take those out so we can start saying like, oh, B and A and that's stuff.
Yeah, all right. It's my go. We can go with the dog, the chick who hunt down people with the shoes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
She mad cute, man. She cute or whatever.
She's fine. Come on, I'll keep it low. She's fine, man.
She cute or whatever.
She's fine. Zuko's mom is fine too.
Just off of that, I'm gonna say like, right. Honestly, I'll say behind Kyoshi, man. She was out here hunting people down for Zuko. Even though she was doing it for money, but hey, she got to get in where she lived. She's definitely more impactful than these four. So
definitely.
I'm going behind Kyoshi.
Okay. Yeah, way more impactful than Haru. I almost forgot about that dude. Then they brought him back. I was like, oh yeah, I guess that's a character in the show.
All right. You're good.
Long thing right next to Katara.
Right.
That dude, he's B tier to me. Like he's like a true like tactical type villain. Before they were just fighting guys who were just like, oh, we gotta fight. Right. He's like, no, you gotta like outsmart me, and he was smart.
Yeah, and also, my man was trying to play Azula. He ended up digging, downplayed, and overtaken, which something that's his fault because he didn't think he could ever get outsmarted, which was also a character on him. Yeah.
Fun fact: his daughter becomes the Earth Queen.
And that's the one that gets killed by
the Zahir.
He had a kid before.
Also, head of the Dai Li, and the Dai Li are gross, man.
No, the Dai Li was taking people out left and right.
Like the Dai Li is what the Ambu should have been. Like
the Dai Li was taking people out left and right.
Just like brainwashing people. They was doing everything.
Yeah. Okay.
He's B tier. He's not bottom of the B tier. I say he's like after May.
Yeah. Honestly, I might say top of B tier, man. Just off the manipulation he was the moves he was pulling.
I won't fight you on that, bro. He was like a legitimate villain. Like,
right. With goals, reasons why he wasn't doing things. And it wasn't just because, I'm evil to be evil.
Yeah. And the best type of villain is the one you have to be cordial with.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like it can't just be hands because that doesn't solve anything.
Right. Unless you kill him for real. Or they would
kill him for real. Yeah.
But if they would have killed him, the whole Earth King would have been the whole.
Yeah, it would have been clipped for them, you know.
Right. So
Avatar's a freaking criminal in 2 nations, like.
Right. Yeah. And that was the biggest the biggest part of the Earth King. So they needed that.
Yeah, he was the right arm to the Earth King, right hand to the Earth King. Like, come on.
All right.
Easy B tier.
All right, it's my turn. We can go with Qatar is low key her granddad. That's her granddad. Low key her granddad, I think. Low key.
Grandpaku, yeah.
Grandpa. I love how he was set up to be this sexist. I just don't like the fact that like he became unsexist when he found out it was their grandma. Like he wasn't gonna do it because it was like she's strong.
I think it was like he realized the way he was living cost him the love of his life.
True.
I think that's what it was. So he was like, "Yo, I can't be like this anymore."
You know, you pushing like 90 in the grave. But it's okay. You know, as long as you're alive, you can always change, man. You can always grow as a person, no matter how old you are, man.
No matter how old you are. Yeah, so that's good.
And he did have a decent impact on water bending. I would say like somewhere in that middle C. Like I don't know specifically where C, but like.
Oh, you think in the C?
Yeah,
I think honestly, like because he had that growth and stuff, I think that makes him like a more important character. Like, I want to say like a B tier character, because if he didn't change, all right, like C, but he changed and he was like okay, and he helped out too, like so.
Right, he did teach them waterbending game or waterbending school.
Yeah, and he made Qatar a waterbending master
to teach Aang.
So
where'd you? All right, I see it.
Not the top of B tier, but at least that's important.
Bottom of B, because I don't think he's more important than Zuko's mom. To me.
For me, I feel like he should be next to the old people in the B tier. I think he's kind of like that. No, this is where the third person comes into play.
Right, exactly. It's like, who's gonna budge? That's what I said. Third person gonna be like, all right, well,
I'll just throw it in the B tier unranked. Just throw him in there. You can put him afterwards, but like in my mind,
I'm cool with having him over Monkey Yacht. Okay, I'm okay. No, let's switch this. Monkey Yacht move Zuko's mom above Monkey Yacht too.
Okay, that works.
So you gotta do more cooperation with 2 people.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, all right. So now
what's surprising is Roku's still in this S tier.
Yeah, because I don't think nobody has. This is where I think the S tier comes, like these.
It's coming. We have 2 more.
Yeah, 2 more
that we got that are definitely not S tier.
Yeah, right, for sure. Okay, so what's his name?
Hokota of the Water Tribe.
Cool dad. He went away for a long time, had some emotional points, got captured. Is a really, really good dad. I would say like middle of B tier somewhere for me. Really good. Yeah. Really good dad.
Because you find out he's super supportive. He just wasn't there.
Right. But he had no choice of not being. Like he had
no choice. That's the problem when you're chief.
Like he wasn't like a bad dad or nothing like that. Representing out for the black dads out here. I appreciate that, man. So I'm gonna say like middle of B. I would have him like behind Sozin.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I would have him at, like middle of B.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, moving that computer, but don't be slow.
Sozin's got clout for just starting a war, you know.
It's hard to read all we have the series. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's hard to read that, man.
All right, we can get out loud. We can get out this.
Kylie, yeah.
She mad cute, flexible. Let out.
She's look. All right, look, before you move her, look at her and then look at Aang, and it's the same face. She's cute though. It's fine.
Yeah. Damn. Now I can't see it.
No, it's literally the same face. I was like, wait.
Damn. That's tough.
She's cute though. Don't worry about that.
She got manipulated by Azula to come to the group because she was out here living her life for real. she got some cool Tai Chi thing going on. She could take people's little pressure points away to bend.
Yeah, she got the chi bending thing. Yeah.
Right. I say like middle, like C somewhere.
Yeah.
Like I would say
Yeah,
like
she's not super impactful.
I would say like maybe like right here above. Would I say below? No, I'm gonna say behind Q. Okay, no, I'm gonna say right here.
Okay.
But like she's part. No, I would say right here behind Q because she's a part of Zillow's group. She's there for the ride. Like she's
Yeah, put her above I want to say that girl's name is June. Put her above her. Yeah.
Yeah. As much as I love you, babe, you know, can't do it.
We keep the cuties next to each other.
Now it's time. This is gonna be rough.
This is who you watch for.
Yes.
Right here.
2 hours, probably like 2 hours in, hour and a half in, whatever. This is what you guys come here for. Now you can start off, my man.
All right, yeah. This dude Iroh.
S tier.
S tier.
Put him
next to his brother. Put him above his brother.
No, facts.
And Iroh, bro. He might be king of the S tier, to be honest.
Just the way that he guides Zuko. He knows so much about everything and doesn't really say anything much about it.
I hate to keep comparing to like Naruto, but this dude Iroh is like Itachi of the show, bro. Like no matter.
I would say I think he's better than Jiraiya. So I was gonna say I hope you didn't say I think he's better than Jiraiya.
Oh yeah, he's better than Jiraiya. Easily. Come on.
Okay, good.
Jiraiya's impact is just, Naruto is alone. But right. Yeah, he's better than Jiraiya easily.
Okay. Also, I love the fact that the episode when he was about his dead son.
I was literally thinking that right now. I was just like, yo, it really made me care because like we always liked Iroh, but then knowing like imagine if he were to like still be his dad. There's like a scene in Ember Island when like Zuko's remembering, being in the island and Iroh's like holding up a baby. Oh no, like he's being held up as a baby. It's Iroh and his son like with Zuko. So it's just like he's not even thinking about his dad. He's thinking about Iroh as like his father figure.
And I was also thinking about it was like this scene that was so emotional. It was like you're just this old man, like there's this old man just rot in hell. Like I don't care about you. And then it's like tears going. I'm just like, bro, he like when he was playing dumb in the jail, when he was telling Zuko that like I don't care about what you did, it's about the person you're becoming. It's about you're so young, you're still like Zuko's like 16, 17, mad young.
And he was like, I was never mad at you. I was mad you I was sad you lost your way because I thought you lost your way, but you didn't. Like, oh my god, bro. I'm about to cry.
Bro, and it's just the fact that like he's that dad, granddad, uncle that everybody just like wants and maybe or has or needs. And it was just like he taught a lot of people things. So I gotta go S, man. He also even appeared at Korra. I wish he probably just died of natural age, but it was just
I don't even know if he's dead because he went to the spirit world. Like he chose to just live there.
Right. And it's like, it's just the fact that they did the trope of the old man. He's
the wise old man.
Perfect. Yeah, he is what Master Roshi, him and Master Roshi, that type of mold type of thing. So yeah, man, S. Todd, nothing's changing that S, man. S. All right. I think it's my turn. I'm interested to see what you think of Aang.
Aang, I knew you were going Aang. I'll tell you what I think right now. He's A tier.
Okay. All right. I knew you was gonna put. I feel like you was gonna put S tier, and I want you to like explain why for me.
So A tier because you said it earlier. Aang doesn't really change. He stands by like what he believes in, which is good. He's like that, but in terms of he still kind of run away from the problem. He deals with the problem, but he'll try to run away from it all the time. The fact that like people, he needs to be coddled in this way. Like he's not just his own motivator. It's really, for me personally, I can't put that as like a spectacular character, but Aang has all these great emotional moments and like really. His peaceful nature is beautiful. It really is, but I can't put him in the same league as Iroh.
Right. I mean, but like I think he's a better. I think Ozai was something we said questionable, or whatever.
No, Roku.
Oh, okay. My thing is, if we have Ozai here, I was just like, okay, well, Ozai never really changes or differs.
But it's different as a villain.
You're right.
We're not following the villain.
Right. And yeah, that's true. And it's just like something I think I mean, not even because he's just a main character or whatever, because like there's a lot of main characters who aren't like an S tier written or whatever, obviously. AKA Ichigo, something like that. That aren't S tier, something like that. But I think the fact that like he went around things his own way, he dealt with things his own way.
No, it's a beautiful thing to really experience. It's just like,
right, and it's
especially
like
being that strong as like a 13-year-old.
Right. And also I think that's something that I think that is great. Like S tier doesn't mean you're perfect or like that, because you do have your downfalls, something like that. But one thing that I do love also, you could say that the way that Korra was set up was because of Aang's forthcomings, as he wasn't as strict about the rules.
Mm-hmm. Also, one thing I'll say, like energy bending is a cheat code that kind of ran away from the problem.
Right.
Like I didn't like energy bending as a concept. And if you want to put, I'll let you put Aang in the S tier, but you got to move Roku down.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
Okay, that I wouldn't say he's better than Iroh though.
No, he's no. Put him above Ozai.
Yeah, I would say Ozai. I would say Ozai. Yeah. I would love it. I would. Oh man, I wish Calvin was here. He would be. I just love it.
What we can like send him this stuff, like send him the screenshot of this and get his takes later. Don't put Roku after the Cabbage Man. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Put him above.
Yeah. Okay. Your go,
homie. I think this is a hot take. I think Toph is an A tier character. I don't think she's S tier.
Let me think of Toph's overall.
And she does cool shit. She's like the Levi. You know, she's always doing cool shit, you know?
What makes you like not S?
The actual like emotional growth as a character that I really need isn't really there for me. You know, she's like so strong she could just like push through and she could stay the same and her problems will get solved by her things. In some of the sense it's Aang. Mm-hmm. And that's why I've seen you know, like whatever fan fictions, like that's a good pairing, Aang and Toph, because like she's just tough with they're two immovable objects, and so a relationship with that where they have to learn to bend towards each other is like
that will make sense.
It would work in a way, you know, but like I don't know. I feel she's easily one of my favorite characters, but I don't think she's an S tier character. Right. She's S tier impact easily, but like as a character in the story, you know, I just the way things move around her, you know.
I think like I just love the fact how like she started off like pampered in this spoiled life, and she was just
she chooses to discard that.
She breaks out, and I love that about her. I also love the fact like you've seen this few episodes, like she talked about like she's this hard shell, but once you actually crack it, it was like she was like with Qatar. I don't want someone as my mom. I've been caught in my whole life because I'm blind. It talks. I think it kind of does on like a surface level talking about like how maybe people with disabilities feel like always caught and like they.
It's a good representation of that because you know
she's blind. You know she's blind. And it's like honestly, I forgot she was even blind.
That's the better disabled character. Clearly, like better written disabled character. Sorry, wheelchair boy. I don't remember your name. But,
yeah, I'm sorry. Damn, this is the I really like to. Okay, I can say A because like I gotta say top of A. Because I was
gonna better than Roku, man. Easy.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Like I said, this third party I think would change a lot of things, but we kind of have to agree in a sense. Mm-hmm. You know, it goes. I'm gonna go with Sokka. I have like a crazy take. Sokka carries the show in a sense of comedic relief.
Absolutely, he does.
And doing things great.
Mm-hmm.
And just being funny, overcoming the fact that she doesn't have bending, his own insecurities, which I love.
He doesn't let it stop him like ever.
And you got me wanting to actually go back and rewatch Avatar after this. So, you know, I love Sokka, but I'm gonna go top of A with Toph. I can't go for me. I can't.
He's not S tier. He's not S tier.
He's not.
He's a great character.
He's a great character. You know what? He does suffer some major L's with his mother. It feels like his dad leaving him. He feels like he has to be the protector of the village, losing his girlfriend again.
I know all these things happen to him, but I still can't call me personally.
No, I'm giving the blueprint of why people at home could be like, I guess S or whatever.
Yeah,
but like
he is the blueprint of who should be an S tier character. Absolutely
right. And then he still like he is a big reason why the plan like of the Eclipse plan. Like if it wasn't for him going, I mean, they go to the library, but he finds things out, and
Yeah, he does research. Yeah,
he kind of reminds me of like a Luffy in a sense, but smarter. Like he makes things happen, and you think nothing can happen out of him, type thing.
nah, he's more Traffy, like Traffy.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Traffy's
guess
more
because
like
he's a
that.
support character. Because he's a support character. Okay.
Yeah.
I just go by the Luffy because he's mad goofy. Travis on series and stuff like that. He makes things happen when you think they can't happen. But I still gotta go like top of A, like top. Like I'm gonna take him. Yeah, I'm gonna take him over top though for sure. I mean,
I'll put him over top too. Yeah.
And he low key is he low key is a Bender hater in the start. Like he low key is anti bending. If you really,
he was, and then he's all pro bending afterwards. Like
right. Like my man had major development.
Misogynistic. He goes to women. He depends on women throughout the whole show.
Right. And then also another thing I think we forgot, like I low-key did not like Sokka in the first 2 episodes because he like get angry. I was like, yo, who are you?
Me too. I didn't like him either, but like I didn't like any of the characters really in the beginning of the show when I was watching.
Yeah, I don't like the beginning of Avatar. I'm gonna put it out there. The beginning of Avatar is like mad like
it's tough to watch, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say star. Yeah, I'm gonna say top of A for sure.
Okay.
All right. You can go.
Let's go. I'm doing this on purpose. I'm picking Azula. Azula, for me, she's like the dirtiest character in the whole show in terms of like, actual like bending feats. It's her and Toph have like the highest bending feats in the whole show.
I mean, Lightning, she's Dobby before Dobby, man. I mean,
she Dobby before Dobby. The Lightning, she killed Aang,
Yeah.
Like she's like she's a scary villain. Every time, and her theme like dun, 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 is mad creepy and shit. And like the way that she so there's like 2 types of character development. There's positive and negative, and she had like negative character, but she's just kind of like
she just went on like
lower on a spiral,
going crazier and crazier and crazier.
And I'm having a tough time deciding between S and A right now. Like I want to say A, but I feel like she's S, kind of like Sokka.
I feel like she's S because it's like that impact from when she's on. She's like dun, 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 that, like you said, theme music.
Yeah, like that. When Azula's here, like
honestly, to me, she's a better villain than her dad.
Yeah, the thing is why I like Ozai, it's just because like that's the staple.
Right.
Do we move Ozai out for her? Do we throw Ozai in the A tier? Is that what you're trying to say?
I would keep Ozai in there, but it's like I would have him like bottom S. Because I still don't think because honestly,
if she's a better villain, then he's got to go down to me.
But honestly, I would have Ozai behind these than these two. I would have Ozai behind them.
That's fine. That's fine. I agree with that.
But I would have him still ahead of Roku.
Yeah, get out of here, Ozai.
And honestly, one thing
he's the Melon Lord now.
The Melon Lord, bro. Ooh.
Your mouse not working? Get a new USB mouse, bro.
There we go. Okay, I did that wrong. Good. All right. Oh, bro, no, we're not doing this here. Malfunction, people. Malfunction. Okay, good. One thing I forgot to say about
that's where I throw the scratch at it.
Right. One thing I meant to say about Azula that I love about her is the fact she can manipulate everybody, man.
Yeah. She can talk her way out of any situation.
Honestly, I would have Azula above Aang. If you're down, I'm down.
Azula above Aang? Yeah, easily.
Okay, good. We're not tripping, man.
Easily above Aang.
All right. Well, we're allowed to dude.
Craft beers.
Craft beers. All right. So you can choose the last 2. This is your ship. It's funny how we did it kind of end like this on purpose. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was planning it.
You're in your eyes, and you plan this from the jump. All right, go. You can choose whoever you want.
Right. Hold on 1 second, bro. I said in my mom's room. Edit that part out. I think they're both S tier.
Okay.
Like both of them.
Okay.
Like
Let's
they're
talk.
both from Katara becoming like, she's the nurturer of the show. She's everyone's mom. But like
She does
she
have
still
a
has
dark moment in season book 3 when Zuko first came and she goes to try to go find the dude that killed her mom. That was a little dark moment.
It's the thing is she uses Zuko to represent her like her anger and everything like that, but then she grows past it, and even Zuko saying like, I know what it's like to have this like this idea of like what you should be doing, but like it's only for you. You got to get through it yourself.
Right.
He didn't want her to kill whoever, but he's just like, all right, I'm gonna help you make that choice.
Right.
Regardless, I'm not gonna tell you what the choice is, and that's why it is. So it's a relationship built on respect because they both, without mothers, they're both in situations where they're forced to
grow up.
They're forced to grow up really early, and they're both kind of princes and princesses of like their peoples and stuff. It's just, I think it's just like they pair so well, they marry each other so well, and and like red, blue, fire, water, icy hot, like
icy hot. Yeah, man. Also, one thing about Zuko is he goes like, I think we talked about this on the live. Y'all should go watch those at Anime Again Show on every night, every Thursday at 8 p.m. Anyway, quick plug. We talked about Zuko's character development. The fact that he went through it wasn't like, okay, good, something tragic, something good happened, or bad, something good happens to him that shows him and straight to good. It's like, no, it was like bad, don't know who you are. Bad, but now you know who you are a little bit. Transitioning to good, the fact that he was having heat sweats and having these dreams with dragons about how he's not good. Then you go back to bad with taking advantage of Qatar in the little green dungeon thing. Then you get what you want.
The crystal catacombs, bro.
Then you get what you want. Then it's like, this doesn't feel right. Then you leave. Then boom. I mean, then you finally get to that point where he does start to get good, but then when it affects his firebending now that he's not trying to be so aggressive. So it's like
he had trials every step of the journey, and it's just like like if you were to have like a dictionary where it says character development, it's a picture of Zuko to me, because like he just grows, because when you meet Zuko, you fucking hate this guy to the point like everyone literally loves Zuko, and he's like almost everyone's favorite character. You know what I mean? And so just that change, and with Qatar, it's just like people want to say, oh, she's whiny, but it's just like, yeah, when you're a 14-year-old girl with the responsibilities of like a 30-something-year-old woman, whine all you want.
I really don't think so. It's just the fact that like, yo, you gotta keep everybody, because Aang was mad childish.
Aang's a baby, and that's why I like my case for like I don't like that pairing is just like she literally babied Aang the whole way, like when he gets shot by like Aang and he's like they're flying away on Appa. She's literally holding him like Mary holds Jesus when he dies. Like that's literally like straight from the from the picture and stuff like that. So it's just,
and it's like a thing of like, I don't get that. Like all the guys in the group were childish. Toph was childish to even like it took right to the last season.
And then Zuko's when he comes in, he's making tea for people. He's like he's a caretaker in a sense, which is funny because he's a prince and he should know how to do this shit. But I were talking but it's just like, how can you say this, and just like objectively, all right, if you're a 14-year-old girl, how are you gonna look at a 12-year-old boy or like the 16-year-old boy? Who you can be more attracted to? The 16, just you know what I mean? Like that's just like the basic thing to me.
Right. And it's like also like I guess we could spend the longest or however long. It's just the fact that they, like you said, their paths are so similar but like so different in a sense. Zuko banished when he doesn't know his mother. Her banished in the sense of her people were taken and by Zuko's people, like killed by Zuko's people. The fact that they both are going to these journeys to change the world in a sense.
Yeah, and they're like they're alone in their journeys because like how are you being like the only firebender, the only waterbender in your family, or like you're the only.
Also in the sense of even like I think about this like we wasn't shown this of course because the show wasn't like fillerness or nothing like. But think about like before they got tough, who was she talking to like on a consistent basis of like girl interaction of like or somebody I don't even understand.
Yeah, that's why like she was like, oh, like when she was so excited to talk, it was like another girl, and then Top's just another guy. And
yeah, Top is one of the guys.
She needed Suki to come.
Yeah, she needed a soup. Yeah, man. S tier. I would go behind Iroh. I don't know who's. I would say
they both go behind Iroh to me. I'm sorry.
Iroh. I would go Iroh, Zuko, Katara, Azula, and Aang.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
You have anything else you want to say about them before we put them there?
Now lock it in.
All right, let's do it.
Lock it in, because these are the reasons why you really watch the show.
Right. There's a lot of, but still, even these C to B characters, they're still good characters. It's just like screen time.
But yeah, these are the people you watch the show for. Between the S and the A characters. Props to Hama, one episode.
Yeah, no facts.
Like the true underdog.
Facts. Okay, this is our official tier list. Do you have any problems with it, bro? I think it's best we did.
I have no problems. I really can't complain about anything.
Right, everybody take a screenshot this. You take a screenshot of this, send it to the homie so he can be like, okay, let's see what we did here.
How do I screenshot? Command Shift 3. There we go.
There we go. We got a screenshot. Okay, bet. I have no more complaints. We can stop the share, get this outro. You can plug your stuff and we can get it out of here, man, because it is 11:05. It is late.
It's late. All right. So, I made a note for this because I realized I do this improv every time. So, we have a Discord in our bio, where you can interact with other podcasters, Twitch streamers. I'm there. Chris, are you in? I think you're in it.
Yeah, I'm in there. I just don't be on Twitch like that at all. So
yeah, you're not on, but you're there. So another place to interact with us. You can email at us, ojfanboy@gmail.com. Follow, rate, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, Google. We're there. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at the OG Fanboys. I'm on Instagram. Calvin's on Twitter sometimes. Maybe who's to say? But
we know about Calvin on Twitter. We know what happens on Twiter.
Yeah.
I'm joking, Calvin.
Next time he'll definitely be here.
Yes. And I've done about 3 episodes on you. I've been on you guys way more than you've been on mine. So we got this.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to organize this shit. Right. Also, something to look out for. I don't know if this will be out by then. We did like an interview with a local mangaka in NYC. Yeah, her name's Kyuki Panda. Great conversation. She's mad cool. She'll be at cons, like she sells like art and everything like that. She's great at con. You should look out for it. We have you coming on, like I said, September 30th. So she'll be on September 16th. You're September 30th. But yeah, those are things to look out for.
All right, man. Thanks again for having us on. We probably been on Zoom together for like 2 hours just before we even
recorded.
So again, follow. I'm gonna have all the links in the description where you can go follow his stuff and everything. You guys remember, go follow us, Anime Gensho on Twitter, anime_Gensho on Twitter, anime_Gensho on Instagram, YouTube, Anime Gensho on TikTok. We do have some. Oh, you guys are on TikTok too, right?
Oh yeah, we do have a TikTok.
Yeah.
I forget about that shit.
Yeah. You guys have
you see little previews of like our episodes. Yeah.
Right. And remember, please follow all the links we'll put in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Probably like an hour and a half. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was mad fun, and we had a good time just talking about Avatar. Stay safe, stay watching us, watch the homies channels, and we are out, man. Peace.
Be well.